39-year-old star sends Sami Zayn a message about Roman Reigns before the Royal RumbleWhile. They may be family. Every one of the OG faction wants to win the Rumble match, especially Zayn. However, that would mean eliminating Roman Reigns. So, ahead of the premium live event, Drew McIntyre sent the Underdog from the Underground a message regarding the OTC. The 39-year-old star, while speaking about his recent win over Sami Zayn on Instagram, advised his fellow Raw star to stop following Reigns and assisting in re-establishing his hold over WWE towards the end of 2024. Sami Zayn patched things up with Roman Reigns and the Usos, reuniting to form what is now called the OG Bloodline. Now, though, they must put their bond to one side. With the Royal Rumble just 24 hours away, the Scottish Warrior instead suggested helping Kevin Owens become champion, whom he then claimed he would eventually beat for the title. Just don't help Roman. For the love of God, don't be dumb. Less than a year ago, literally less than a year ago, he was ruling over this place with an iron fist for his own selfish gains. Don't assist that. Help your buddy Kevin. I don't care about that. He wins the title. Yay, happy days. Him and I have a match. Hell of a match. I'll become champion that way. Doesn't matter. Just not Roman, said Drew McIntyre. Given Zayn's new determination to become champion, it will be interesting to see if he takes McIntyre's advice. Sami Zayn has now lost 11 matches to Drew McIntyre. Before giving Sami Zayn advice on his interactions with Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre brought up their most recent encounter on WWE Raw. The two wrestlers squared off for what was advertised as their 11th head-to-head battle in the WWE. This match held special significance for Zayn, as he was eager to secure his first victory in their ongoing rivalry. Regrettably, the 40-year-old suffered his 11th loss against the Scottish Warrior. McIntyre overwhelmed Zayn, who did succeed in landing some effective attacks, but they were ultimately ineffective. Adding insult to injury, McIntyre ridiculed him on Instagram after the defeat. Safe to say, it has been a rocky start to 2025 for Zayn. But hopefully he can turn things around at the Royal Rumble, where he could potentially be the last man standing, or at least put on a good show. 4 things Roman Reigns can do at the WWE Royal Rumble 2025. Roman Reigns is arguably the biggest star in WWE and pro wrestling today. While Cody Rhodes is more active and The Rock is a bigger hit in Hollywood, nobody moves the needle quite like the OTC. That needle will be moved in a big way tomorrow. Roman Reigns is set to appear at the Royal Rumble. The big show is being held live from the Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, and it will begin at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The event is set to host over 60,000 fans who are expected to be in attendance. Roman is set to have a major role on the show, as he'll be involved in the men's Royal Rumble match. The bout will feature 30 stars, and it should be a clash to remember. While we know how Reigns will be involved to an extent, what exactly might he do at the big show in particular? This article will look at a handful of such possibilities that he could win the WWE Royal Rumble match. The men's Royal Rumble match has been a WWE highlight for nearly 4 decades now. Some of the greatest legends in the company's history have participated in the bout. The winners include names like Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, among others. The lineup this year is looking stacked. In addition to Roman Reigns, the WWE bout will feature John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Penta, Jey Uso, and numerous other big names. Roman Reigns will be entering the bout, and he may very well win it. The OTC's big moment could be standing tall to close the show and earning a world title match at WrestleMania 41. From there, he could go on to challenge Cody Rhodes in a WrestleMania three-peat. Number 3. The OTC could be betrayed by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman has been Roman Reigns' Wiseman for over 4 years now. The two united in 2020, which shocked WWE fans, and they've been attached at the hip for basically the entire time since then. Interestingly, Reigns isn't Heyman's only major ally in the men's Royal Rumble match. A Paul Heyman guy in CM Punk is also set for the WWE 30-man bout. This could put the Wiseman in a tough spot and result in bad things for Roman Reigns. In what would be a shocking moment, Heyman could betray the Tribal Chief and unite with CM Punk. He could cause a distraction or give Punk a weapon of some kind. From there, the Second City Saint could eliminate Reigns and win the men's Royal Rumble match for the first time. Number 2. The Rock could return and kickstart a feud with the OTC. The Rock is one of the biggest stars in the world. Not only is he a multi-time world champion in WWE, but he is one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. This includes both on television and cinema. The final boss made a bizarre appearance on the January 6th edition of Monday Night Raw. During the Red Brand's Netflix premiere, he seemingly squashed his beef with Cody Rhodes and even showed respect to Roman Reigns and put the Ula Fala around his neck after Reigns beat Solo Sikoa in the Tribal Combat match. He could return as part of the Royal Rumble event, either during the 30-man bout or afterward. Regardless, he might shockingly attack Reigns to kick off a WrestleMania feud between the pair. Drew McIntyre could fail to cost Roman Reigns the win. Drew McIntyre is one of the most dangerous wrestlers in the Stanford-based promotion. He is big, strong, and surprisingly agile. Above all else, the former WWE champion has a bad temper, and he's not afraid to hurt people to get what he wants. McIntyre has too much history with the bloodline in WWE. The stable had made his life miserable, and as a result, McIntyre has held a grudge for years. Now, the Scottish Warrior has essentially become a hunter of the OG bloodline. The Scottish psychopath has made it his mission to take out Roman Reigns, and he could do that by eliminating the OTC from the bout. However, in what would be a fun twist, McIntyre might fail. Roman could thwart his attempt, crush Drew's dreams, and eliminate the Scot from the match. Roman Reigns will be taken out by a WWE star, doesn't need to win the Royal Rumble. Says ex-writer the Royal Rumble this year would be a star-studded affair with some massive names joining the fray. Roman Reigns will enter the iconic bout, and former WWE writer Freddie Prinze Jr. explained why the OTC doesn't need to win it. The OTC's world title loss to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania XL set in motion a series of events for the star that kept him away from the company's most wanted prize. Reigns recently defeated Solo Sikoa to end the debate around the title of the Tribal Chief, and he now seems ready to go after the championship he dropped to the American Nightmare. While winning the Royal Rumble would guarantee him another opportunity, Freddie Prinze Jr. believed Roman Reigns was amongst the select few stars who could demand a title shot at any moment. The former WWE writer personally wanted CM Punk to win, and couldn't see any world where Roman repeated his feat from 2015. Prinze Jr. predicted that the OTC would get dumped out of the match, and stated the bloodline leader could stake claim to a world championship match later. I think CM Punk is going to win it. I kind of hope Roman Reigns wins it, but he doesn't need to win it. He can go after that title whenever he wants. For the men, Freddie's producer, has got Roman picking a win at the Rumble. Nah, I don't think that's even close. Roman's not going to win it. He will get taken out by somebody because he can go after the title anytime he wants. He is locked into that. Freddie Prinze Jr. thinks it might be too soon for a Jacob Fatu Royal Rumble win. Solo Sikoa's apparent downfall has led to Jacob Fatu's rise as a potential powerhouse in WWE. In Sikoa's absence, Fatu has received more time on the microphone and looks even more menacing as a character. WWE has also